Now that the Switch 2 is out in the wild, how is Arc System Works as a company looking at that new console as grounds for its first and third party support and projects?
Yeah, so one of the things that we have to reflect on with the Guilty Gear Strive Nintendo Switch Edition is that porting process and the development of that took too long for us, and then it kind of released a little bit late in the game, and then soon after that the Nintendo Switch 2 came out, and we just didn't have the capability to go ahead and make that switch to the Switch 2. The possibility of GGSD getting a Nintendo Switch 2 is in the debate. It is in the discussion, but it's not something that we can say right now. However, as a company, we want to make sure that we support all the major platforms, Sony, Nintendo, Xbox, and Steam. We want to support all of them in some way. And going forward with the fighting games, we want to make sure that the games that would work on the Switch 2 and that would be viable for the Switch 2 will definitely, we want to push for Nintendo Switch 2. And in the showcase previously, we did introduce titles that are coming out for the Nintendo Switch 2 as well. And so yeah, well, we're definitely forward thinking as far as the Nintendo Switch 2, and yeah, we plan on engaging with that platform.